In the casting process for the 1948 movie Three Godfathers, director John Ford meticulously handpicked each actor for their role. The film is a remake of a 1916 silent movie with the same name, and Ford wanted to ensure a stellar cast to bring the story to life. John Wayne, a frequent collaborator with Ford, was an obvious choice for the role of Robert Marmaduke Hightower. The two had previously worked together in successful films like Stagecoach and The Searchers. Wayne's charisma and rugged masculinity made him perfect for the part of a bank robber turned makeshift guardian. Pedro Armendáriz, a Mexican actor who had also worked with Ford before, was cast as Pedro Fuerte. His ability to portray both strength and vulnerability made him ideal for this complex role. Ford appreciated Armendáriz's dedication and professionalism, leading to their fruitful collaboration in several films. The third Godfather, the Giant, was played by Harry Carey Jr. This role was a nod to Carey's father, Harry Carey Sr., who was in the original 1916 film and had a long-standing professional relationship with Ford. Carey Jr. had already appeared in several Ford films, and his talent and familiarity with the director's style made him a natural fit for the part. The casting of the mother, played by Mildred Natwick, was equally important. Natwick, an experienced stage and screen actress, embodied the warmth and resilience required for the role. Her chemistry with the three leads was evident during rehearsals and contributed significantly to the film's emotional depth. The casting process for Three Godfathers highlights the importance of chemistry, experience, and trust in the creation of a successful film. Ford's careful selection of his cast ensured a harmonious and productive working environment, ultimately resulting in a compelling and engaging film. John Ford, the director of 1948's Three Godfathers, was known for his unique vision and storytelling style. This film, based on a Peter B. Kyne story, was no exception. Ford's approach was characterized by his meticulous attention to detail and his ability to elicit natural, nuanced performances from his actors. Ford's creative influences included classic Western literature and the American frontier. He often set his films in the vast, rugged landscapes of the Southwest and California, using the natural environment to reflect and enhance the characters' emotional states. In Three Godfathers, the harsh desert serves as both a physical and symbolic obstacle for the three outlaws turned godfathers who must navigate the unforgiving terrain to save a newborn baby. To bring this story to life, Ford collaborated closely with his cast and crew. He worked with his cinematographer, Stanley Cortez, to create striking visuals that captured the beauty and danger of the desert. He also coached his actors, including John Wayne, Pedro Armendáriz, and Harry Carey Jr., to deliver authentic, believable performances. Ford's direction was both firm and supportive, pushing his cast and crew to give their best, while also creating a positive, collaborative atmosphere on set. Ford's style was marked by his use of long takes, deep focus, and moving cameras. He often used these techniques to capture the vastness of the Western landscape and the complex, often conflicting emotions of his characters. In Three Godfathers, this approach is evident in the film's many outdoor scenes, which showcase the stark beauty of the desert while also highlighting the characters' struggles and sacrifices. In summary, John Ford's directorial vision for Three Godfathers was characterized by his meticulous attention to detail, his appreciation for the American frontier, and his ability to elicit natural, compelling performances from his actors. Through his unique style and creative influences, he brought this classic Western tale to life in a way that resonates with audiences to this day. The 1948 movie Three Godfathers is a classic Western that has stood the test of time. It tells the story of three outlaws who come across a dying woman and her newborn baby in the desert. The movie is full of surprises, with many funny, shocking, and sad moments that keep you engaged until the end. One reason for the movie's enduring popularity is its talented cast, including John Wayne, Pedro Armendáriz, and Harry Carey Jr. Their chemistry and performances make the characters relatable and memorable even today. The movie's director, John Ford, is also a major contributing factor to its success. His expert storytelling and ability to create tension and drama make Three Godfathers a classic Western that continues to captivate audiences. Do you have a cherished memory or personal experience related to Three Godfathers? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. As we delve deeper into the movie, we'll uncover more fascinating facts about its production, cast, and legacy. So keep watching to learn more about this iconic Western. The 1948 movie Three Godfathers, directed by John Ford, was shot in various locations, including the Arizona desert. The set design team had to create realistic movie sets that could withstand harsh desert conditions. They built a small town called Welcome using adobe-style buildings, which blended well with the natural surroundings. One of the logistical challenges was providing water and electricity to the remote filming location. The crew had to bring in water tanks and generators, ensuring enough supply for both cast and crew members during the entire shoot. To capture the vastness of the desert landscape, Ford employed innovative techniques such as deep focus photography and wide-angle lenses. This allowed him to showcase the expansive desert scenes while keeping the actors in sharp focus. Additionally, he used Technicolor film to enhance the vibrant colors of the desert environment. The film's production also involved working with animals, including horses and burros, which required extra care and attention. The American Humane Association monitored all scenes involving animals to ensure their safety and well-being. In summary, the making of Three Godfathers involved careful planning, innovative filming techniques, and overcoming various logistical challenges to create a compelling and visually stunning film set in the Arizona desert. The 1948 film Three Godfathers tells the story of three outlaws, John Wayne, Pedro Armendáriz, and Harry Carey Jr., who find themselves taking care of a newborn baby after its mother dies during childbirth. The film, directed by the acclaimed John Ford, incorporates elements of the biblical story of the three wise men, with the outlaws serving as unlikely caregivers for the child. While the film has its slower moments and may be overly sentimental for some, it is still a moving story of redemption through selflessness. The stunning Technicolor scenery and strong performances from the cast add to the film's poignant and tragic final act. Despite not being shot in cinemascope, the film's breathtaking visuals are a testament to Ford's skill as a director. The only drawback is the seemingly endless energy of the outlaws, who appear to have an unlimited supply despite their lack of water and food. Overall, Three Godfathers is a compelling film that deservedly takes its place among other classic John Ford and John Wayne collaborations. While it may not get as much attention as some of their other works, it is still a poignant and emotional tale that is sure to leave an impression. The creation of a film score and soundtrack is a crucial aspect of storytelling as it enhances the narrative and emotional tone. In the 1948 movie Three Godfathers, the music, composed by America's renowned composer, Victor Young, plays a pivotal role in conveying the feelings and experiences of the characters. Victor Young, a versatile and accomplished musician, created a score that complements the movie's Western setting and the moral dilemmas faced by the characters. The music is deeply emotional, capturing the audience's attention and heightening the tension in various scenes. The soundtrack consists of both original compositions and traditional hymns, which add depth and meaning to the story. For instance, the hymn One Little Hour is used to express the character's hope and faith in challenging situations. Young's score is a testament to his musical prowess, as he skillfully employs different musical elements to convey the emotional tone of the narrative. The music is carefully crafted to reflect the characters' inner struggles, their bonds with each other, and their connection to the harsh but beautiful landscape they traverse. The composers and musicians involved in creating the score and soundtrack for Three Godfathers were dedicated to producing a cohesive and meaningful musical experience for the audience. In interviews, they have shared their insights on how they approached the project and what they hope to achieve with their compositions. Victor Young, in particular, was passionate about creating music that resonated with the story and the audience. He used an intricate tapestry of musical elements to weave a score that would not only complement the narrative, but also stand on its own as a captivating piece of music. In conclusion, the creation of the score and soundtrack for Three Godfathers is an intriguing exploration of how music can enhance a film's narrative and emotional tone. By examining the work of Victor Young and the other musicians involved, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the care and craftsmanship that goes into creating a memorable and impactful film score. John Wayne, a prominent figure in American cinema, has an impressive resume with 9 of his films being selected for the National Film Registry. One of these films is Three Godfathers, where he starred alongside Maureen O'Hara, who he considered one of his closest friends. Their friendship lasted for 39 years, and they co-starred in 5 films together. Mildred Natwick, another actress in Three Godfathers, played the role of a young mother despite being 43 years old at the time of filming. These interesting facts add depth to the movie Three Godfathers, providing insight into the lives and relationships of the actors involved. One of the most iconic scenes in the 1948 movie Three Godfathers is the baptism scene in the desert. The direction, performance, and cinematography come together to create a powerful and emotional moment. Director John Ford uses the vast, barren desert as a striking backdrop, highlighting the isolation and desperation of the three outlaws. The use of low-angle shots and dramatic lighting enhances the sense of drama and importance. The performance of the actors, particularly Wayne, is noteworthy. Wayne's character, Robert Hightower, assumes the role of the father and baptizes the baby with water from a canteen. Wayne's stern but tender delivery sells the emotional weight of the scene, making it a memorable moment in his long and storied career. Cinematographer Burt Glennon also deserves credit for his beautiful and evocative camera work. The way he captures the harsh desert landscape and the small, fragile figure of the baby creates a stark contrast that underscores the themes of the film. The impact of this scene on the audience is significant. It is a poignant and powerful moment that encapsulates the themes of redemption, sacrifice, and the power of human connection. The scene has become iconic and is often cited as one of the highlights of Wayne's career. Unfortunately, there are no direct commentaries from the filmmakers or actors regarding this specific scene. However, Wayne was known for his respect for Ford and their collaborative relationship, and it is clear that Wayne trusted Ford's vision and direction. Overall, the baptism scene in Three Godfathers is a powerful and memorable moment that showcases the talents of the filmmakers and actors involved. It is a scene that has resonated with audiences for decades and continues to be analyzed and appreciated by film scholars and fans alike. Harry Carey Jr., an actor in Three Godfathers, left behind a wife and 3 children when he passed away. His son, Stephen Harry Carey, predeceased him due to a heart attack. Carey's career spanned many years, with his final movie being The Shootist in 1976. John Wayne's career declined after winning the Best Actor Oscar for True Grit in 1969. His subsequent films received mixed reviews and underperformed commercially, with the exception of Big Jake in 1971. Despite this, Wayne continued to act until his final movie, The Shootist in 1976. Ward Bond, another actor in Three Godfathers, appeared in 7 films on the American Film Institute's list of the 100 greatest American movies. These films include It Happened One Night, Gone with the Wind, and The Grapes of Wrath. Bond's career was prolific and spanned many genres, making him a well-known figure in Hollywood. The 1948 movie Three Godfathers had a significant cultural and social impact on audiences of the time. The film, directed by John Ford, is a retelling of the classic biblical story of the 3 wise men, but set in the American Southwest. The movie's portrayal of friendship, sacrifice, and redemption resonated with audiences, making it a box office success. The film's themes of perseverance and brotherhood were particularly relevant to post-World War II America as the country was rebuilding and facing new challenges. The 3 main characters, played by John Wayne, Harry Carey Jr., and Pedro Armendáriz, embodied the spirit of determination and resilience that many Americans admired. Three Godfathers also had a notable influence on popular culture. The film's iconic image of the 3 men riding horseback through the desert has been referenced and parodied in numerous other works, including cartoons, television shows, and advertisements. Additionally, the film score, composed by Richard Hageman, has been used in various forms of media and is still recognizable today. The movie contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes of the time. For instance, it explored the idea of community and the importance of helping one's neighbors, which was a significant issue in the post-war era. The film also depicted the harsh realities of life in the American West, shedding light on the struggles of ranchers, miners, and other frontier inhabitants. In summary, Three Godfathers was a culturally and socially impactful movie that resonated with audiences, influenced pop culture, and contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. Its themes of perseverance, friendship, and sacrifice continue to inspire and captivate viewers to this day. In 1938, Guy Kibbee was considered for the role of Friar Tuck in The Adventures of Robin Hood, but ultimately Eugene Pallette took on the part. Kibbee, however, went on to act in other notable films. Charles Halton, on the other hand, appeared in 7 films that were nominated for the Oscar for Best Picture. These include Dead End, Foreign Correspondent, One Foot in Heaven, Wilson, The Best Years of Our Lives, It's a Wonderful Life, and Friendly Persuasion. Out of these, only The Best Years of Our Lives won the award. John Wayne, another accomplished actor, was featured on a 25 census commemorative postage stamp in 1990. The stamp honored classic films released in 1939, and Wayne was pictured as the Ringo Kid in Stagecoach. The other films honored were Beau Geste, The Wizard of Oz, and Gone with the Wind. The 1948 movie Three Godfathers, directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne, received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised the film for its unique retelling of the biblical story of the three wise men set in the American Southwest, while others criticized it for its uneven pacing and overly sentimental moments. Notable critics such as Bosley Crowther of the New York Times gave the film a positive review, highlighting the strong performances of the lead actors and the stunning cinematography. He wrote, "John Ford has directed this Western fantasy with a fine sense of humor and a firm hand." However, other critics were less enthusiastic. The Variety magazine reviewer felt that the film lacks the smooth continuity that might have made it more engrossing and meaningful. Despite the mixed critical reception, the film was a moderate success at the box office and received 3 Academy Award nominations, including for Best Music Score and Best Cinematography. These nominations were significant for the film's composer, Richard Hageman, and cinematographer Wynton Seahawk, as they recognized their contributions to the movie's visual and musical impact. The film's awards and nominations also highlighted the enduring partnership between director John Ford and actor John Wayne. Their collaboration on Three Godfathers was one of many successful collaborations, including Stagecoach and The Searchers, and solidified their places as 2 of the most influential figures in American cinema. In conclusion, while Three Godfathers did not receive universal acclaim from critics, its award nominations and strong box office performance demonstrated its appeal to audiences. The film's accolades also recognized the contributions of its talented cast and crew, and further cemented the legacy of its director and star. Ben Johnson's falling out with John Ford after a salary dispute for The Sun Shines Bright led to Ford not casting him again for 14 years, despite their friendly relationship. Meanwhile, John Wayne introduced his sons to the film business through Hondo. Interestingly, Ford had previously directed a silent film version of Three Godfathers called Marked Men in 1919, but no prints of it exist today. The filming of 1948's Three Godfathers was not without its challenges and memorable moments. John Wayne, Pedro Armendáriz, and Harry Carey Jr. starred as the titular 3 outlaws who stumble upon a newborn baby in the desert. One particularly challenging scene involved the 3 actors riding their horses at full gallop through a river. Carey Jr. recounted that the current was strong, making it difficult for the actors to control their horses. Moreover, the frigid water was a shock to their systems, especially since they were dressed in heavy, wet clothing for the scene. Another interesting anecdote occurred when the cast and crew were filming in the harsh desert environment. In order to keep the actors hydrated, the production team provided them with lemonade. However, Wayne, Armendáriz, and Carey Jr. found it amusing to switch their labeled water bottles with those of the crew members, causing much confusion and laughter on set. Director John Ford, known for his tough exterior, also had a softer side. When Carey Jr. was struggling with a scene, Ford quietly offered him some advice, which ultimately improved Carey Jr.'s performance. Ford's guidance and the camaraderie among the cast and crew helped create a positive and memorable filming experience for all involved. John Wayne had his sights set on starring in the 1936 film The Plainsman, but ultimately lost the role to Gary Cooper. It wasn't until 1948 that Wayne would share the screen in Three Godfathers, the start of a lasting professional relationship that included 7 more films. Ben Johnson, a seasoned actor and stuntman, was a frequent collaborator with John Wayne. Between 1944 and 1973, the two appeared together in 8 films, including Three Godfathers. Mexican actor Pedro Armendáriz also had a notable connection to John Wayne. Between 1947 and 1948, he appeared in 3 films directed by John Ford, including Three Godfathers. This film marked a significant collaboration in the Western genre, bringing together talented actors and directors in a classic tale of the American frontier. The 1948 film, Three Godfathers, directed by John Ford, has had a significant impact on film history and has influenced many future filmmakers. The movie is a remake of a 1916 silent film with the same name and is based on a novel by Peter B. Kyne. The film tells the story of 3 outlaws who come across a pregnant woman in the desert and promise to take care of her newborn son after she dies in childbirth. Three Godfathers is notable for its stunning cinematography, which captures the harsh beauty of the American Southwest. The film's visual style has inspired many filmmakers, particularly those working in the Western genre. The movie's themes of redemption and the power of friendship have also resonated with audiences and have been explored in many subsequent films. One of the most notable aspects of Three Godfathers is its use of visual storytelling. The film relies heavily on images to convey its story, rather than dialogue. This approach was innovative for its time and has influenced many filmmakers since. The movie's pacing and use of long takes also set it apart from other films of the era and have inspired future filmmakers to experiment with these techniques. Three Godfathers has also inspired several remakes and adaptations. Most notably, the film was remade in 1949 as a musical titled Three Godfathers of the Painted Desert, and in 1974 as a TV movie titled The Three Godfathers. The film's themes and story have also been adapted in various forms of media, including television shows, novels, and comic books. In conclusion, Three Godfathers is a significant film in the history of cinema. Its innovative visual storytelling, stunning cinematography, and themes of redemption and friendship have inspired many filmmakers and have left a lasting impact on the world of film. The movie's influence can be seen in many subsequent films, and its legacy continues to be felt today. This film is a remake of the 1916 silent film The Three Godfathers, which starred director John Ford's friend Harry Carey. When Carey passed away in 1947, Ford decided to remake the story in Technicolor and dedicate it to Carey's memory. Carey's son, Harry Carey Jr., plays one of the three main characters, the Abilene Kid. The film also shares plot points with the anime film Tokyo Godfathers and the 1936 film The Three Godfathers. Jane Darwell, who appears in the film, was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1960. The film follows the story of three unlikely people who find a baby and try to return him to his parents. The themes of camaraderie and determination are explored as the characters face various obstacles in their journey. Harry Carey Jr. and Ben Johnson shared the screen in 9 films, including Three Godfathers and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. Carey Jr. had a prolific career in westerns, appearing in over 90 films. Jack Pennick, another actor in Three Godfathers, had a unique background in the Marines. He served in both World Wars and even fought in the Banana Wars in the 1920s and 1930s. At nearly 50 years old, he re-enlisted in the Marines during World War II and received a Silver Star after being wounded in battle. Ward Bond, who also starred in Three Godfathers, was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1960. His career spanned over 200 films and television shows, showcasing his versatility as an actor. John Wayne, known for his tough persona, once faced down a crowd of 300 angry anti-war demonstrators in 1966. When protesters waved the Viet Cong flag, Wayne grew impatient and warned them not to, stating he had seen too many young lives lost because of it. When they persisted, he chased a group of them down an alley. In the 1948 film Three Godfathers, directed by John Ford, Wayne's character was dedicated to Harry Carey Astor, who had passed away. At the beginning of the film, Ford paid tribute to Carey as the bright star of the early western sky. The film opens with a lone rider atop a hill, silhouetted against the setting sun, mirroring Carey's signature style. Ward Bond, a popular actor, was subject to an urban myth stating that he died on the same day as singer Johnny Horton in Dallas in 1960. However, Bond was not a producer on Wagon Train and had no say in casting, making this claim unlikely. We'd love to hear about your personal connections to the 1948 classic Three Godfathers. How did this movie influence your cinematic perspective or touch you personally? Share your memories and experiences with us. Let's engage in warm conversations about our love for films. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Your support helps us create a welcoming space for movie enthusiasts of all ages. Let's celebrate our shared passion for the classic Three Godfathers together.